Welcome to Part My Frenchie. This is me, 143. If you don't have a friend, you have a few now. You are back on the couch, and today we are saluting our military and military dogs. I wanted to go through and show some highlights of the way some of our military dogs train and how really cool it is. I pulled a bunch of videos today to show the different ways that they start out at puppies and just some of the really, really cool things that they do. Now, I did not see any Frenchies in these military dog videos. I do this Cokie stuff. I shouldn't even do that. Cokie stuff. She couldn't hear that anyways. But God love her. But anyways, but yes, there are no French bulldogs in the military. But funny that I say that now, but I'm going to look up. I thought I did see something where there was, I don't know if it was a French bulldog or maybe a Boston Terrier. I'll have to look it up. There was something with one of the two in the military that I remember seeing a long time ago. I'll have to look that up. But I found these really, really cool videos about how dogs train to be in the military with their handlers and all sorts of good things. And so I wanted to share a bunch of these videos with you today, and they're just so, so cool. So I hope you enjoy them as much as I enjoy them. So stay tuned and let me know what you think. Put them in the comments below. So here you go. So in that video that we just watched, I mean, they start as puppies, and it's amazing how they do just the videos they start with the food, right at the nose, and they lead around. When I was in training classes with Rosie, that's how it was. Everything is so food motivated. Now it's funny because I was just talking to a friend of mine at work, and he was telling me that his one dog was not food motivated at all. So, I mean, I'm not a dog trainer. I don't know the training techniques. So I'm not sure how that would work with one of these dogs if they're not food motivated. I don't know what else you would train them with. My friend at work said their dog was not food motivated, so they had a really, really challenging time training their dogs. But as you can see from that video, I mean, they started them as puppies and then they lead them around, but just to do some crazy, miraculous things. So yeah, it's crazy how they start them that little and then they continue to move on. So let's check out the next one. I've always found it like insane how they train them. And it's always scary to me because I don't know if I could like jump out of an airplane, let alone, jump out of an airplane with a dog, or those poor, no, I shouldn't say poor dogs. I mean, when they drop them on the ground, or they jump out of these airplanes with these dogs. I know, Koki, could you jump out of an airplane with mommy? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if Rosie could jump out of the airplane with mommy, but it just, it just scares me. I see it, but these dogs are so fierce. It's like they have no fear whatsoever, and they do what they're told, and it's crazy to me. I mean, they're so strong, and maybe it's just because, again, they're taught at such a young age to do this stuff. But like I said, that's why these videos amaze me, and I enjoy watching them, because all the training that goes into doing this, and then to see the outcome, and how they serve our military, and so forth. So let's check out the next one. And seeing some of like the equipment that our military uses for these dogs, like the goggles and the face masks and everything that we equip our military dogs with, it's just, I love it. I mean, our military dogs are treated just like, a service member. They're a service member. And, even when, a serviceman leaves the service, a lot of times, the dog's service is not up yet. So they have to either split, from their service member and then go to a different service member. And it's hard. I mean, you can see, in the videos, you'll see it probably in the next one. It's hard when the two, get separated. And, it's challenging because you build that bond. I know even with, canine officers and so forth, you build that bond with your canine because you work so closely together. You are partners, and, that dog protects your life. That dog's, protecting the life of the country as well, just like the humans protecting our lives and the lives of the country. So it's just amazing. It's amazing how it's just amazing, just the amount of intelligence that these animals have. So, but let's check out the next one. And again, we see the love and the dedication between the handlers and their canines. Just the amount of love, and you have to love. There has to be love there, or there's not going to be trust. There's not going to be trust between the dog and the person that they're with. The dog will sense right away if their handler is not. There's no care there, because a dog will not be obedient to somebody that does not love them. That's a fact. That's a fact for any animal. They're not going to do anything you say unless there's love there and they can sense it. So, and like I said, the next video, you'll see that, these trainers are amazing in the way that they do things. But, yeah, I'm hoping that you're enjoying these so far. Drop a comment below, but here we go. Well, that's the end of all of our videos. I hope that you really, really enjoyed everything. I know I did. Again, these animals are truly amazing, along with their handlers. Our country, all of our service members are truly amazing. I love that they step up to the call and protect our country. So very thankful for each and every one of them. Thank you for stopping by. Until next week, if you don't have a friend, you have a few now. Please hit the like, comment, and subscribe button and tell all of your friends about us. Take care. Bye-bye.